Alright, we're going to do a real quick unboxing and a review of the Wavelength Soundbird Classic 2. It's a wireless lavalier microphone, connects to Android OS and Apple. We'll just open this up and see how it looks, and also give it a little bit of a test. Do know that right now the audio is being picked up by a Zoom H1N. This is currently picking up the audio that you're hearing, so once I get this opened and charged, we will switch microphones and we can hear the difference. Let's go ahead and unbox this. Pretty decent package. It's got all the info on the outside, it would seem. In fact, let me show you some of that here. Features, what's in the box, all kinds of cute little tags, the stuff you expect to see. We'll see if that holds up once we take a look at the product itself. Pretty nice package. Very minimal. Box is bigger than I thought. This little container here. Pretty sweet. A few little bobs and bits here, I'm sure. Probably a cable. What do you know? Oh, the adapter too, in case you're using Apple. Not sure if that would be useful to you, but if you are, it definitely would. Put that in there with this little quick start guide. Of course, plug and play, connect it and go. Make sure it's charged. Got it. What to do? That's it. Alright, gonna get this charged up, and when the video comes back we will have switched microphones. We won't be using that Zoom mic anymore. We'll go ahead and I'll use these to capture the audio for the rest of the review, and I'll tell you what I think. Alright, so I've had a moment to take a look at everything that came with Wavelength, and got the microphone here charged up. Go ahead and literally just clip it onto my shirt now, and we'll finish the rest of this. Alright, so yeah, now I have it clipped onto my shirt, so whatever audio it captures, I'm just rolling with. It's going to be attached to this video permanently, I guess, here, because the Wavelength transmitter is connected directly to the phone that's capturing this video. The first portion that you saw, I'm going to have to splice the audio from the Zoom mic, so you'll hear that properly, but we'll be using this transmitter here. If I can get my, there we go. It's plugged in directly to the phone now, and I've got that guy clipped to my shirt. Conveniently, the little container here, the case, it was fully charged when I got it. It's pretty well built. Doesn't seem like it's, you know, the worst materials they could have picked. And a nice touch here for the battery's sake. I don't know if you can tell, but there's a plastic cover on this one. I didn't actually charge this one yet, so you can see this for yourself. They both came with this little plastic cover that's attached, which is awesome. It's separating the internal battery from the microphone and the internal battery from this little charging case here, so that when you plug it in, nothing happens. It doesn't recognize it. Those little terminals aren't making contact, so when you get it, you got to make sure you peel those off. That way it'll charge. Mine came at 100%. There's a little screen down here. In fact, I'll peel this one off now so you can see. Get this off of here. Come on. Go. Peel that off. And when you put this in, it should recognize and start charging. In my case, that red light seemed to go off when the charging was done. This screen does go off while it's charging after a little bit. So yeah, overall it seems pretty great. I myself literally haven't heard the audio from this, so you know, I'll see when I put it into my computer and edit the videos. Here's the cable they give you. Standard little short thing, super thin, very stuck in its bend. So there's that. And if you're using Apple products and you still have this sort of, I guess it's lightning cable, lightning connection, they have the USB-C converter, so you can still use this. But bear in mind, that's going to have it stick out quite a ways from your phone. So if you're cool with that, yeah, you've got that little adapter. Additional thing to note, when I tried connecting this to the phone I was originally recording with, it was this one. This case prevented me from using it. I wasn't able to use this case. It was too thick, it wouldn't plug in. So the footage that you're seeing was captured by a different phone. So I had to switch phones in order to do this, only because I didn't want to take this case off. Either way, if you have a big case, you might have to remove it to use this device. Keep that in mind. The only other thing, I wasn't able to use my standard camera app. I had to use Open Camera. It's an aftermarket app. Get in the App Store. That was the only one that would actually communicate with this properly. My standard app, it just wouldn't connect. And I've had this issue before. My phone is like a 2021 Motorola G Stylus, so it's a bit dated. And even through its aux port splitting the signal, I had a little bit of trouble getting the standard camera app to actually pick up the audio I was trying to put into my videos. So same problem there I've had, but otherwise it should show up here in the Open Camera version. I tested it, it seemed to work seamlessly, plug and play. So which, if you're doing recordings that you want a lav mic for, there's a good chance you want Open Mic anyway, or at least something that's comparable. That way you can adjust your footage. So otherwise, yeah, pretty straightforward. USB-C all around. The adapter that plugs into the phone, that little receiver that communicates with both of these microphones, has a pass-through function. So if you are recording on your phone and the battery starts to die, you can actually plug your charger directly into this. It is USB-C, and I did test it. It seemed to work okay, despite the fact that I had to switch phones there. So, in fact, let me plug it in right now. We'll see what happens, just for fun. While we're recording, I'll let you know. We might hear a little. For a high amperage connection, my phone will indicate once I've connected to something with like Qualcomm enhanced charging, and it did just respond that way while we were taking this footage. So. Alright, so my final thoughts on the Wavelength Soundbird Classic 2 here. It's an okay product. It seems to do the job. It's very convenient. I'm not sure yet how long the battery is going to last overall, both with the case and the mics themselves. I will say that the windscreen that they have included, it is advertised in the manual there, doesn't do much. If you blow on it gently, it peaks the microphone pretty much instantly, so windy days outside, probably not your best friend. I did analyze this audio with a proper DAC and a set of planar magnetic headphones from Hi-Fiman. They're open back, so a lot of detail and stuff, and there's a clear difference. The lav mics, which I'm sure overall generally aren't known for the highest of clarity, but it definitely lacks some range. For dialogue, it seemed fine, but if you're trying to do something of a higher production value, it's definitely going to be noticeable when you start listening to your sound critically. But overall, not so bad. I'm not sure exactly what the overall audio quality is. I didn't see it listed anywhere for this device, and if I can find it on the internet, I'll put it up here too. But yeah, it's an okay device. It seems to do the job, and I hope this review was helpful to you for anyone trying to shop for something like this. Have a great day.